Hey, what's up, guys? It's Morgan, and you're watching LI on the Rise.
Welcome to LI on the Rise. It's all about people who are chasing their dreams, chasing success, and people who are on the rise. If you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so. And if you are subscribed, thank you for supporting the talent we got out here. I'm C. Matteo.
And it is your boy, Al Shep.
And today we are joined by a dancer, a model, an actress. Please introduce yourself to people.
Hello, I'm Morgan.
Welcome.
Thank you.
What's going on?
Nothing, chilling.
And you could introduce yourself to the people, too, in case they don't know.
What's up, guys? Rabs here. I'm back. Better than ever. How we doing, guys?
Doing
We're
great.
doing great, man.
Thanks for coming back round two.
Yeah, you guys just got back from South by Southwest.
We did.
Please tell us about it.
Looked lit, by the way, seeing
Yeah.
all the
That
IG
was
stories.
crazy.
That shit was crazy. You want to tell them?
It was a movie. We went down in a Sprinter with 11 of us?
Yeah, that was the count, right?
I think so. Yeah, we all had numbers.
We're
At
all
any
deep.
time we
We all had
went
safe
to a rest
numbers.
stop, we would call out our numbers. So it's all right, we're all here. So I think there was 11 of us.
Yeah, it was.
And we drove down. It was 46 hours total in the car. It was crazy. We made stops along the way. It wasn't straight through. We didn't stay overnight anywhere. And we had a huge mansion with all of us in the house. So that was interesting and fun. And
Yo, yeah, I seen the
Cool.
clips of that place. That place was pretty
it
ridiculous.
was beautiful.
Yeah.
that
Oh
shit.
my
And it was in the
gosh.
middle of nowhere too. It was
Word.
so out of the way. It was lit. Nobody really was around. It was just us,
Word.
you know.
We did 2 or 3 shows. We did some with music artists, and then we did some with just Trademark, which is the company that I dance for. So we had it was cool to kind of perform just a dance routine, because usually we're backup dancing behind an artist. So it was cool to showcase just us doing our own dance, all eyes on just Trademark. So that was cool. It was fun.
Didn't I see you with, what's it, Trippie Red's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Or ex-girlfriend or something?
I think
Or
it's
whatever it is.
ex-girlfriend.
X.
Yeah, ex-girlfriend. So performing with someone like that, that's pretty cool.
It was crazy.
She has over 1 million followers and stuff like that. How was that experience?
It was super last minute. We kind of just got the phone call while we were there. We just performed at noon, and now it's 6, and we're all just getting ready to go out, and we get a call, and the manager comes running in, and she's like, "You guys gotta get dressed right now. You're performing for," she's like, Ayleks, and I was like, "Don't even say Ayleks," and she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "You realize that's Trippie Red's ex-girlfriend, right?" So we all hop in the Sprinter, we're all rushing to get there, putting on our makeup in the car. And we got there, we met her whole team, and there was cameras everywhere, and it was actually her first performance ever. So we danced for her first live performance.
Wow.
You
Which
have
was
that
incredible.
staple.
Exactly.
That's
Wow.
crazy. That's even cool.
Yeah.
What?
There was cameras everywhere, even with our conversations, right before we went on stage, all around us, we're surrounded by cameras, and I was just like, what's going on? It was crazy. It was so cool.
Oh, I gotta get the whole Ayleks thing. I gotta get both of your guys' perspective, because you dance on stage and you were there watching it, right? So how was that whole performance as a whole? What was that like? Because I would be freaking out if I was you, to be honest with you, because this is a huge notoriety type person. So how was that experience for you, and then how was that experience for you watching it from the side?
I mean, watching her, and I had obviously never seen her perform, because she never had performed, so it was kind of trying to figure out what her energy on stage was because that heavily depends on how we perform and our energy. And she was just jumping around on stage, she was having such a good time, and you could tell that she enjoyed being there, so it kind of made it easier on us. It was kind of I was so nervous, we all were she's so big, so matching up to
And
that.
it's last minute, too.
Exactly,
It's okay,
exactly.
gotta...
So we had no choreography, which is the other thing.
Yeah,
so that
so
was
it was all
complete
freestyle.
And we didn't even know what song she was performing. So it's kind of the second we're on stage, the first thing you hear, kind of just have to react to it. We had no idea what to expect. So it was kind of hard to adjust to that. But overall, I think it was really cool. So.
Yeah, I mean, she always kills it, regardless of what artist it is or what genre it is. So that was not normal, but normal. You know what I'm saying? Just obviously higher caliber artists, but Ayleks was cool. I feel this was her first performance, so you get better as the time goes on. But it was definitely hype. It was definitely cool, and yeah, shout out her and her team. Shout out Hip Hop Mike for throwing the event and having that shit go down. And yeah, I think it was overall good, to be honest.
Awesome, man.
Sick crowd reactions too and stuff.
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
that.
Oh my
and there was a
gosh.
lot of other artists that performed at that
Mm-hmm.
that event too that I didn't even
Kid
see.
was there.
Yeah, like Backpack Kid was
Whoa.
there.
Oh, yeah,
wow. Flip De Niro. There was more people. Hold on, give me 1 second.
All in that same exact show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Flip De
it
Niro.
started at noon, so we went
Goth.
all
You,
day.
you guys familiar with Goth Baby?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
She's
not.
that girl
Baby
with the
Goth.
face tats with the
Yeah.
butterfly on her head.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta see that.
Baby Goth.
She's not that great.
She's
Yes.
she's alright. She's alright. I'm not gonna say she's bad, but she's alright because she's obviously going somewhere. And
Industry plant.
half of these guys are. But
So sad.
yeah. But and there was one other person I was gonna mention. Oh, Ben Jane. He's actually pretty cool with me. Me and him follow each other on Instagram. We have a lot of mutual friends. He's from LA. He produced New Freezer for Kendrick and Rich the Kid.
Oh wow. That's
And
awesome.
he is like
Yeah.
becoming an artist slowly. And he actually had a DJ set with this guy named Marty Baller, and they fucking killed it too. So it was dope to see Ben Jane, where I see him in LA, come out to Texas and fucking kill it. You know.
Wow.
So yeah.
No, shout out them, man.
Yeah, shout out all them, but yeah, shout out Hip Hop Mike though, mainly. You know what
Shout
I'm
out.
Shout out Hip Hop
Because
Mike.
he's doing shit for Long Island, and there's a lot of Long Island and New York artists on the bill too. So
Oh, yeah.
shout out Hip Hop Mike.
Another event I want to touch on, and I've seen you perform there. There was a lot of people there, so we didn't get to cross paths. But the Party Wave Long Island at
Yes,
Revolution,
Yeah.
Patty.
that was crazy.
That was insane. That was probably one of the most craziest shows I've ever performed at. Like,
Yeah,
whoa.
it was wild, and that's another thing when you're on stage and you're dancing. How do you maintain your focus? Because, like, there's a bunch of people there. The music's
Yeah.
blasting. Supreme Patty has the shrimp gang. Everyone's jumping.
Yeah.
They got the champagne. Like,
I wasn't
Champagne.
even dancing, and I couldn't even focus. I was just on stage turning up, and I couldn't even focus. I couldn't even imagine dancing.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
That's-
how do you maintain your focus in a party environment like that? Because I feel like it'd be really challenging.
It is definitely challenging, but I feel like it's almost easier because, like, it's so hype and, like, there's so many people there, and it's, like, all eyes on you. And, like, for me, like, it's fun. Like, I like performing, I like being in front of cameras. So, like, it kind of just, like, motivates me. Like, this is my chance to, like, show all these people, what I work so hard for. And it's, like, I'm, like, sharing my talent with everybody. So I feel like it's just, like, a natural thing at this point. Like, after doing it so much, like, it's just, like, I feel like that's when I work the best. Like, when there's, like, so many people and it's, like, the energy is so hype and, like, there's so much going on. I feel like it's, like, it gets me going and, like, it keeps me focused, I guess.
Props to you for just staying
Thanks.
focused.
Thank you.
'Cause,
Absolutely.
in that environment, it's just unpredictable.
Yeah,
it was
so many
crazy.
things going on.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I know I would have had to like come to earth moment of like, wow, I'm actually working focus, like don't party. Like,
Right,
you know what
right,
I'm saying?
right.
Is it like when you do an event for them, is it like basically you just do the dance on stage, you do your performance and whatnot, and then after that it's like you kind of just do whatever you want, or you like still represent what they're doing throughout the entirety of the event?
I mean, yeah, we still represent, like, throughout the entire night because it's kind of like people do come up to us throughout the night and kind of, like, ask who we are, where we're from, like, we've never seen you guys before, like, what do you do and everything. So, like, you kind of always have to be ready to talk to people and ready to network. And I mean, that's with anything. I'm always networking whenever I can, but, like, it's kind of throughout the rest of the night. You're expected to be on a best behavior and, network and hand business cards out. And so I would say it's work the whole night, even though when we're done dancing, we're off stage and we're not on stage anymore, but we are still working. So
Right on.
And how's Supreme Patty? Did you guys both meet him, or
yeah.
how is he, like, the real him, not social media? Like, how is it?
He's, to be honest, like he's not even really like that. Like he's crazy. Like when you get him on stage and shit. But like when he was backstage, he was not even really like saying much. Like he was kind of just like sitting there and just like on his phone. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just regular.
He's very to himself.
Like I don't really know. Like he's kind of like a
Like
unpredictable
your
guy. Like,
impression.
yeah, like he's kind of just doesn't. He wasn't saying anything. Like he really wasn't talking that much. Like he would only talk if someone said something to him. You know, like.
Have you seen the videos where he goes up to Burger King?
And he tells the
he goes
people-
to the drive-thru.
$2,000, quit your job.
Yeah, and they fucking do
Yeah,
it.
they do it. And
That's
they're like,
really
"Are we out?"
crazy.
That's funny.
2 bands quit your job right now.
Yeah.
I honestly would probably do it.
Honestly, yeah.
Would you
That's
do
a
it?
decent amount of money.
Would you guys do it?
Probably.
I mean, not now.
Because I would,
Yeah.
I would just flip it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if I was working at Dunkin' Donuts,
Yeah, yeah,
and Supreme
Yeah, if you're
Patty just
working at a
rolled
place
up
like
to,
that, then
I would
yeah.
literally, yeah,
Absolutely.
I would take off that headset, take off my little Dunkin' Donuts
I'm fucking
apron.
taking the headset. I don't give
Okay.
a
Yo,
fuck.
they,
Yeah.
they took it with them. The people.
Yeah.
They had the fucking headset.
Yeah,
on.
They
but-
didn't even think. They just
Yeah,
got it. That's
just
fast
go.
first time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
$2,000. I have to work 3 weeks for this, 4, 5, 6, 6 months. Yeah, fuck that, I'm leaving. Like, crazy.
Agreed.
I want to thank Rabs for joining us at this portion of the interview.
Thank you
and
so much.
Is there anything that you want to say to the people just since you're up here again?
Shout out Ella and the Rise for always doing their thing and,
Thank you.
always showing love to whatever I got going on. And shout out Morgan McNulty, blessed to have her in my life. So everyone tune in and check it out. I'm about to go get a coffee.
My girls are too hot, tell them, come on, ladies, let's go.
When I first met you when we did Rab's interview, I've done nothing but see your social media go up and up and up and up and up. So I have to ask, what is the key to growing your social media? What is like the
I
big
would
secret
say
for everybody?
just engagement and interacting, because a lot of people will return that. If you're showing love on their stuff, they'll show love on yours, and just content and staying consistent and like always having something, I would say, lined up to post, or like just keeping like posting all of like the really cool stuff, obviously, like that you're doing, and just sharing that, and just engagement, I would say.
No, and I also see too, like on your story, you post messages from people saying how much you brighten their day, like
Yeah.
them seeing you doing your thing. How does that make you feel?
Oh my gosh, it's the best feeling in the entire world. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, sometimes I don't realize like how many people, I guess, watch what I do and like actually pay attention. So like when I get messages like that, it's like, whoa, like people care about like what I'm doing. People are watching me, like they look up to me. Like, it's mind blowing, like how much I can impact like people's lives when I'm just literally just doing what I love and just trying to be a good person. And it's crazy.
So there was a picture of you at Stop and Shop in the grocery cart. And the caption says, "A creepy old man asked if I was for sale, and Tiffany said he could have me for 50 cents."
Damn, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Here's the story behind that. I was crying and I was very upset, and we went to Stop and Shop, and she was like, "Just get in the basket." Like, she was so mad at me for crying. So I got in the basket, and she was pushing me, and there's this weird guy like just like lurking around. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, have you never seen someone cry? And then she was like, "Hey, like she's for sale." Because he was like staring. So she was like, "You know what? I'm gonna like instigate with him.
Play
like,
the card,
Leave
yeah.
me alone." And she was like, "Oh, she's for sale. Like, you want her? Like, she won't stop crying." And the guy's like, "Yeah, I'll give you 50 cents for her." And I was like, that's what friendship is, I guess, right? Like, sell your friends for 50 cents when they're upset, right?
Yeah, that's
Shout
crazy.
out Tiffany.
Yeah, big shout
Shout
out.
out
That's
Tiffany.
crazy. That's wild.
Love her, but she's a bitch.
I think you're worth more than 50 cents. I'll just throw that out
Thank
there.
you.
Even
It's
New York
$1.
State says
Yeah.
people are worth $12 an hour. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like,
Can't even get minimum wage.
that's great.
Not worth it.
I'll set him up so you can knock him down. That was awesome. Now, were you always this confident?
No.
Because like I see
Absolutely not.
nothing but confidence on your page
Oh
and
my
here.
gosh,
Yeah.
thanks.
So like, what helped you build this confidence?
Just stopping giving a shit what people think of me. Because in high school, I changed schools. I went to private school my whole life until 10th grade, and then 11th and 12th grade I went to public school. So that was a huge eye-opener, and like new people, and I was so scared to do anything wrong or like dress a certain way and get judged, and like that's how everyone is in high school, but it was all new people to me. Like, I was starting over, so it's kind of like, how do I want to come off to them and come across to them? And out of high school, I went to college for a year, so in college that kind of helped me discover who I am and stuff too. But I don't know, it was just the more I was getting into like the real world and like not the school, go to dance, go to sleep, that's it, the more I was out meeting like more people and stuff, like I was like, why am I gonna care what people think? Like, not everybody's gonna like you. There's gonna be a ton of people that hate you, and like, why are you gonna let that determine who you are and like how you want to be and who you want to be? Like, it was just like I kind of realized like nobody else matters. Like, no one's opinion matters. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and if I want to dye my hair blue, I'm gonna dye my hair blue. And honestly, I think dyeing my hair was kind of like the start of me not caring and kind of just turning into my own person. My hair used to be brown, and it was past my butt, and it was like that forever, and I never cut it, I never dyed it or whatever. So like, me dyeing my hair is kind of like, okay, like I feel like a different person, like I'm more confident now. And it's like I kept making changes and like with my style and my hair and everything, and I was like, kind of turning into my own person finally, and not just being the person that other people wanted me to be or I thought they wanted me to be. I'm just kind of growing into who I want to be and like doing what I want to do and just living for myself, honestly.
Another great answer.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Thank you.
Because like somebody who has like a blog or a vlog too on YouTube, that you wouldn't think somebody that's like a shy person, like you
Yeah.
putting out your like whole life on this blog and stuff. Before we jump, I just got to ask about the blog. It's like, how do you even start doing that?
I started, I think it was like 2014, 2015, and I was vlogging on my iPhone 4, and I was like, I'm going to be a YouTuber, and I made dumb videos, and like I edited them so poorly, and you know,
Your account
no one was
is
watching
popping.
them.
Yeah,
account's popping.
it's
It
over.
wasn't. But I made horrible videos for a while, and then I kind of was like, no, like I'm gonna invest in a camera, and I'm gonna, you know, actually learn how to edit and stuff. And then I kind of just kept going and never gave up. And it was cool to look back with my family too, because like I really didn't have any subscribers. No one was watching my videos. It was like, why am I posting this? But like it was cool to like look back on as a family. But it kind of just grew as I stayed consistent with it, and now people know us in Disney. And it's
How many
just
times have you been to
crazy.
Disney? There's a lot of videos up there.
Probably more than my age, so probably like 25. I'm
Yeah,
going
that's crazy.
every year since I was 2, and then sometimes we go twice a year. So,
You were a kid and you really love Disney and stuff. That's crazy. I've been to Disney once.
oh my gosh,
I used
how
to
old
live
were
in
you?
I used to live in Florida. I was 8, 9.
Oh, you gotta go back. It's so much more fun as an adult.
Really?
You have to.
Yeah, I used to mess with SeaWorld. I don't really mess with SeaWorld.
Yeah,
no.
no.
They be messing with animals
Yeah,
too
fuck
much.
SeaWorld.
I ain't about that.
No.
But no, it's crazy though. Like, do you have any like future plans for that channel?
I mean, I just started making money off of it, so I get paid to
Paid
post
partnership?
on YouTube. Yeah.
Or that's cool.
Which is cool. So I'm hoping to like grow that, and obviously the more I grow my channel, the more money I'm gonna make. So that's kind of also motivating me too to keep going and, you know, push out good content and not just make shitty videos on my iPhone 4, and, you know, really like invest the time and effort and everything. So I think just growing that, and it's so cool just like share going to Disney World with so many people, and like so many people get ideas from us, and, you know, do things we do and like watch everything we do there, and then they want to do everything we do, which is cool. So I think just like sharing that experience with people is just a lot of fun. So I guess just continue doing that and grow the channel, and yeah.
Awesome.
Keep going. It's working.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right
I
on.
know.
Yeah, yeah.
Finally, it took me how
Uh-huh.
many years?
You're working hard. You definitely got a lot of passion. Definitely putting in a lot of effort.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are the plans for the future?
Ooh, I would say booking a big tour with like Chris Brown or like Justin Bieber, like going on tour would be sick. I teach dance too, so keep teaching and kind of take that different places. So maybe start teaching in other states, or, you know, be cool to like get called to, you know, like Florida or like, you know what I mean, just to teach. With my acting, I'm trying to push that as much as I can, and I got a principal role on a TV show, so I have some lines, some dialogue. So now I'm able to join the Actors Union, so that might be a possibility.
Plug the show. Plug the show. Let
It's
'em know.
called Alternatino. It's on Comedy Central. It's a new show, season 1. So I'm super excited about that. That was the first time that I ever got lines on a TV show. It's so hard to get. You gotta, you know, be in the union or have an agent or whatever, and they kind of just handed me lines on set, and I was like, whoa, like I've never done this. Never happens. People are shaking my hand. It's crazy. So now I'm able to join the union. So maybe that'll happen. But I would say just continuing to do what I love and just take every opportunity that I get, whether it's dancing, acting, singing, you know, modeling, everything. Just keep, you know, not being afraid and just going for everything, and kind of like not looking back, and just see where I end up.
Well, we wish you the best.
Thank you. Thanks.
Is there anything that you want people to know about you, that maybe follow your account, or like maybe met you one time, or like something you want people to know that we couldn't figure out? Like,
That I'm actually a nice person. People think I'm like mean, and
Really?
like that I like look mean, or like I'll get messages like, hey, I saw you and like you looked mean, or like you look like you didn't want to be bothered, and like I didn't say hi, but like I wish I did, and like I guess do I have resting bitch face? I don't know. Like I like people don't know that I'm not mean.
Put it on record. I've met you twice. Both times very pleasant.
Oh,
So
thank you.
you know,
Thank you. Well, we had a real conversation. You know, we
Yeah.
spoke, and I guess when people like see me from a distance or whatever, like they just think I'm mean, and I'm always like, I don't know. I try and be happy and like.
putting this on the record. Anybody who has ever not said hello, fucking just do it. She's
Say
really
hi.
nice. Like, come on now, grow a pair. No, just kidding. Do you? But you know.
But still say hi.
Yeah, still say hi.
I love meeting people, and
So you feel like
Absolutely.
people just get the wrong impression sometimes for some
sometimes,
reason?
yeah,
That's
I
the way
do.
it goes.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just because of like the dance thing. Like people just think that I'm like conceited or like think I'm the shit because you know whatever, and like I'm not at all shit. So like I'm a person, like I'm a human, like same as you. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't want people to think that like I like think I'm something that I'm not. I guess because like people, I don't know, people just think that like because of like the way I look or the way you know whatever. Like I guess they just think I'm not nice, but. I love meeting people.
People
so.
gotta stop judging because I think
Yeah.
we had a great conversation. I'd never know what to expect when people come up on
Yeah.
here. So thank you for joining us and being with
Thank
us.
you for having
Absolutely.
me.
Thank you so
And
much.
before we wrap things up, where can people follow you on your journey?
Everything is at Morgan McNulty. That's MCNULTY. That's Twitter, Instagram, everything. It's Morgan McNulty. So go follow me.
Thank you for watching this episode of LI on the Rise.
Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button.
And comment who you would like to see next.